everyone. Good to see you. This is President Obama here.
Glad to see you, Mr. President. Happy to be here. I am Morgan Freeman, and to my right is my good friend, Joe.
And this is Joe, and today we're here for a special episode of Shark Tank, where we are set to review some products and provide our feedback. So let's get right into it with Penguin Planning.
Hello, Sharks. Thanks for meeting us today. Our names are Noah
and Aiden
and Max, and we are Penguin Planning. Today, we're here to talk about a daunting problem.
Thousands of college students every year are not prepared to land the job that they went to school for in the first place. So why is half of our nation's young adults going into debt following their higher education in exchange for knowledge and skills that doesn't even get them a related job? We present our innovative app, Compass, which will revolutionize how students prepare for and navigate their careers.
From the moment they enter high school, our app becomes a personal guide for students, helping them discover their true interests and strengths through engaging activities and assessments. We then provide tailored recommendations on courses, extracurriculars, projects, and skills to develop, laying the foundation for their future success.
But we don't stop there. As students transition into college, our app takes a holistic approach, analyzing each individual's unique profile to map out an ideal academic plan and experiential path. We recommend specific class sequences, internships, research opportunities, and more. All of this optimized to make them more competitive candidates in their desired career field.
Upon sign-up, each person will be asked to fill out a survey of their age, name, experience, and personal goals. At this point, the information provided will fill out your profile and adjust the feed to match your goals. Our program is made with a profile page, feed, and career launcher. The profile page is a space for you to track experience and extracurriculars, while the feed is an area that is tailor-made to see what top individuals with like-minded goals did to achieve them, as well as what industry professionals have said about the path you are on in order to make sure that you are the best prepared version of yourself.
Our career launcher feature is where our app finds its potency. Using advanced matching algorithms, we connect students with mentors, companies, and alumni networks, all aligned with their goals. They get insider advice, coaching, network opportunities, and even a direct line to job openings, giving them a true launchpad for their professional life after college.
What really sets us apart is our commitment to continuous improvement through user feedback and data analytics. We have a rapid iteration cycle where we collect insights from students, educators, mentors, and employers, then use that to promptly optimize our content and platform experience.
We are ready to partner with leading universities, companies, and industry experts to ensure our recommendations are of the highest caliber. And our unique combination of personalized guidance, mentorship, and direct career connections is filling a major gap in the market today.
Sharks. The problem we're solving is clear. Too many college graduates are struggling to land relevant jobs, while employers lament the lack of job-ready candidates and overwhelming amount of applicants. Our app bridges that divide by taking a holistic, data-driven approach to preparing the next generation of talent from day one. We want future generations to have a standardized approach to displaying uniqueness.
We're offering you the chance to be at the forefront of EdTech innovation that will transform lives and launch countless rewarding careers, while in most cases, companies on the show are asking for financial offers. We are looking for one of you to be our celebrity spokesperson to help build the credibility of our company.
Hey guys, great pitch. I am really interested in this app you are working on, but I don't want to jump the gun. I could seriously consider this offer, but I want to hear some more information about you guys before I choose if this is right for me.
I agree with Joe. I think I could have used something like this when I was looking at law schools. Ha ha ha. But in all seriousness, as an educator, I really love the goal of this project. How about you walk us through your design process? Where did it all start? What does design thinking mean to you two?
We hear you, Mr. President. We began by defining design thinking and understanding how to be a successful designer. Design thinking is the ability to use creative, critical problem solving while thinking outside of the box and viewing problems and solutions from different perspectives. In simpler terms, it means stepping outside of your own vision and adopting a third-person perspective, putting yourself in your customer's shoes.
Our initial problem statement was about college students struggling to land jobs after graduation, and we found that the issue was a lack of hands-on experience needed to secure their dream jobs.
Through interviews and research, we discovered that many students were lost in the planning phase, which prevented them from identifying the hands-on experiences they needed. Additionally, we found that students often had an easier time getting jobs through family members, friends, and connections in related industries. Alumni also played a significant role in helping students plan for the necessary hands-on experiences.
From our interviews, we learned that the majority of students with internships had connections via friends, family, or other networks, and these students had an easier time at securing jobs and presenting another opportunity for us to explore.
That's a really impressive start you've got there. I really like how you guys are looked at design thinking, and that's an ambitious and admirable mission. But let me ask you this. How did guys identify your target customer, and what were your next steps?
That's an excellent question. Our group navigated several areas to identify our target customer. We conducted random local interviews and recorded our observations to understand our target customer and their issues that were related to our defined problem. This process taught us the importance of putting ourselves in our customer's shoes to see the problem from their perspective and understand their feelings about it. After empathizing with our customer and defining them and finalizing our problem statement, specifically that a lack of planning led to individuals lacking the hands-on experience they needed for their dream jobs, the next major step in the design thinking process was about generating ideas. We then narrowed down those potential solutions to a couple of the best ones.
Okay, I see where you guys came from. From what you have told me, I can tell that you did a good job at finding your customer before defining the actual problem. That's a great first step that allows for you to be involved with your audience. But what happened next? I'm sure that defining your customer wasn't the only thing that happened before you came up with this idea. What was your approach to solving this problem?
And Joe, when generating ideas, our group used a word dump approach by writing down every solution that came to mind. This allowed us to see all our potential solutions on paper. While some ideas were significantly worse than others, that was the whole point of the activity. The next step was to narrow down our ideas. We assessed which ideas were realistic and plausible by dividing a large whiteboard into 4 quadrants. First quadrant solves the problem / doesn't solve the problem, and the second quadrant was has already been done or has not been done in the workforce today. And this specialized whiteboard helped us efficiently organize our solutions, discarding those that didn't solve the problem well or that had already been used. By the end of this narrowing exercise, we moved forward with 3 solutions that we felt best addressed our customer problem statement.
Okay, fellas, I am really starting to see how this whole thing came about. But what I'm really interested to hear is how you went through the prototyping stage. At my age, I've been involved in tons of movies. And believe me, rewrites are a part of the process.
Morgan, you make a great point. We started by taking our ideas and doing an activity called Rose, Bud, Thorns. This was essential for feedback and allowed us to see if our ideas were actually going to solve the issue. However, we found that our 3 ideas were somewhat half-baked. So we took a step back and decided whether to kill, persevere, or pivot. And in the end, we ended up pivoting by combining our 3 ideas into a cohesive media platform.
Next, we sought more feedback by conducting research, customer surveys, and interviews with local customer groups. We found it necessary to use multiple research methods as we felt more confident using a variety of feedback generation techniques. After completing our research and our polls, we conducted random local interviews and recorded our observations, leading us to the prototyping stage.
Prototyping was a valuable step because it allowed us to create a model of our final product, which we tested multiple times to identify its strengths and weaknesses. This enabled us to make improvements, reducing risks and costs, and manage our time more efficiently. Additionally, the prototyping stage gave us the opportunity to seek customer feedback early on in the design process. Without this early feedback, making changes to our final product would have been significantly more costly and time-consuming.
Okay, this is our final question. So, was this it? Was the prototyping the actual end of the process? Tell us, what specific steps did you take to finalize your prototype, then build your final product and deliver it to market?
Actually, we performed one last set of tests before finalizing our process. We wanted to be certain about our product, so we defined some leap of faith assumptions. We hypothesized that if these assumptions were proven incorrect, our product would ultimately fail.
Our critical leap of faith was that people would find value in the service, from the tools we were offering to the connections we were helping mediate. So we conducted a survey aiming for at least 80% approval before confirming that those tools were useful in the final product. And we successfully achieved over an 80% approval on all features mentioned in our pitch and used the final feedback to refine and improve our prototype.
Right. We're here today not to look for financial compensation. We know our company will take off very rapidly, and we don't want to dilute our stake in the company currently. What we would like is for one of you three to be a celebrity spokesperson to greatly help that reach of our product and provide an extra sense of security for students signing up for this amazing service. So, Sharks, what do you say?
Okay, guys, after some deliberation, I have decided that I am willing to partner with you for this project. I think the future of Americans will benefit from this service. I am happy you came out today and brought this opportunity to us, and I want to be the first to say yes to your proposal.
Hold on there, Obama. I also want to get involved in this. I think that my podcast has a huge reach and we could really help a lot of people. How about this, Mr. President? Let's do this together and we can really push this thing to the next level. So guys, let's get to work.